Welcome back. Welcome back to the vlog. Today's video is going to be um, saying you need or try to be careful on the things you buy from just people in general, not saying, friends in general, anything like that. Just saying be careful what you buy. I recently bought a motor, but it didn't have any other stuff on it. It was just the head and the block. And with that being said, I wound up taking the block apart. On a previous video, I took the block apart and wound up taking it to the machine shop. And when I took it to the machine shop, I waited, like a week or so before the gentleman told me at the machine shop that the issues with the block, and he told me that I would have to replace some sleeves. I'm thinking when I bought it, I'll be able to, replace the pistons and, everything in the bottom end and then slap it in the car. Luckily, I played smart and took it to the machine shop and had them check it out for me to see if it was a good buy or bad buy, vice versa. So I'm going to show you, hopefully you can see this. I'm going to show you the block and give you the insight of what the machine shop told me when I went back and picked up the block, because like I said, or I didn't say, I didn't wind up getting the block done because it needs to be re-sleeved, but I will show you the reason why it needs to be re-sleeved and go from there. And then go from there. But yes, it's in my car. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the GoPro will be able to pick it up, but the block is in my car. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it, but the block is in my car. I might tilt it to a certain point to where you can see what I'm talking about, or take a picture of it and, something like that if you can't see it. But hopefully you can see it, and it doesn't have a glare on it or anything like that. So I'm going to see if you can see this, and I'm going to leave the camera like this. But right here, it's two different colors. The inside the block, inside the sleeves, looks like this. Looks like this right here. This looks like this. If I can zoom in, I would, but like I said, with the GoPro, it kind of sucks. But like the inside looks like this, and this part right here, it looks like this, to where if oil gets on there, it'll slide really easy and stuff like that. With it looking like the aluminum, if I would decide to put pistons and stuff back in there right now, I'll just be wasting my money on putting pistons in it, because it's not going to do anything. It's going to just freeze up, and that'll be it. But with that being said, hopefully you can see it. Maybe I'll just be nice and do this and take it out. It shouldn't weigh that much. Take it out, or see if you can see it if I did like this, like right here. See how it looks two different shades on both of these. These are what the top of the pistons were. And like I said, if you can't see it, I'll take a picture of it and get a closer look of it at it for you guys. But I just want to say, be careful what you buy if you don't know if it's going to be feasible or not for you. Not saying you can't work on it, not saying you can't fix it, but be careful what you buy, because I'm not saying he knew, I'm not saying they knew when I bought it, if they knew it was going to have issues or not. But the sad thing about it is I bought it, I paid, I'm going to say I paid at least $800 for this setup. But it came with some other stuff too that I'm pissing to get rid of on top of that. But I want to say I paid $8,000 to $1,000 for this. That sounds about right. $8,000 to $1,000 for just this setup. And then, you know, I was gonna have to spend at least another I say another $2,000 on everything, getting everything, pistons, rods, rings, everything that you can think of, like, is, you know, getting it to get back so I can put it back in the car. It was going to be expensive. So it is what it was. But I just want to do this video to let you know and make sure you try to be as careful as possible when you are buying things such as motors, blocks, or anything like that, to that extent. And, you know, make sure you don't get like screwed over. I don't feel like I got screwed over, but at the same time, I feel like I should have, the person should have did more, should I say, research, or, you know, try to do the where they can take the pictures of, or that little camera deal that they have where you can take a look inside to see if your pistons are bad, if you have a cracked sleeve or something like that, where you can look inside I forgot what the instrument is called, but it's a special tool where you can stick it inside where the spark plugs go, and you can look and see on the other side from a camera. With the camera, you can see the inside of where the pistons and stuff are, and you can see if it's, you know, ring lands or anything that's messed up, or any cracks, anything that's broken on there, and if it's worn or anything like that. So with that being said, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my Patreon here too. On top of that, I went ahead and set up my Patreon to not just for the build, but at the same time to give back to the ones that want to help, on top of, you know, helping me with my build. This Patreon was set up, you know, with my car in mind, and ways to give back to you guys as you become a Patreon. So with that being said, I'm not gonna go too much in detail with that. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Timber. It's Timber, not Tumblr, Timber. Well, I always say Tumblr. Tumblr is, I think, is a freaking nasty site. I think that's what it is. But follow me on Tumblr, and we'll see you guys on the next one.